you got to kind of check it out. Like you've seen probably a lot of my stuff. My stuff looks like absolute crap compared to what Trevor does, right? So
that's not true.
I'm like, Bob.
I mean, that's some cool stuff, Josh. I've seen some.
No, we do. Yeah, I mean, you're because of, and I don't know if it's because of your background or just how you're wired, but you are very, again, creative with this stuff. Like what I saw that you did the other day where, I don't know, like you're inside showing the living room and then all of a sudden like you teleport and you're in the backyard and it's like, whatever to transition. And it's like okay, not everybody, but a lot of people do a tour of the house, right? Yeah. You make it entertaining and fun. Like, all right, dude, I'm not looking to buy real estate in Westlake Village. I'm not looking to live in Westlake Village or visit there in Westlake Village. So I don't necessarily have a need to watch your videos other than every time they come up. And I'm busy, business, kids, whatever. I will spend the 3 minutes every single time and watch your videos, busy as I am, because they're entertaining as hell. So can you kind of elaborate on that and the importance of that, of hooking people in and, just maybe how your thought process goes to make it where it's just not the same damn shit every time, like everybody else is doing.
Yeah, dude, there's something I just heard about, and you've probably heard about it before, like the goldfish something. Like goldfish has attention span of like 9 seconds, and we have one of like 7 now because of our social media. So the first thing you got to do is hook people in. And this is like stuff, this isn't like, nothing I'm talking about or nothing I do is original. Like Pablo Picasso says, man, what does he say, dude? What's the line?
I can't.
Good artist.
Oh yeah, good artist, copy, creator, steal.
Yeah, so I think about that all the time. Like, dude, believe it or not, I do not think about myself as a creative person. I was a photographer for a few years, dude, I haven't gone through my bio, but as a photographer for a few years. And even then I didn't think of myself as a creative person. I thought myself as more of a technician, but you can keep that illusion that you're creative if you're good enough at like taking ideas that exist and just kind of tweaking them and making your own. So when creating video content, once you identify what it's going to be about, when you make your video, the first thing you want to do is hook them. You got to hook them in the first 10 seconds or they're gone. Like, dude, on Facebook, as you know, 85% of Facebook video is viewed with the sound off. So, hey, you got to either do subtitles or make something that's going to be super like crazy, like, right, teleport in that one. You got to hook them in the beginning. And then assuming they're watching or you have subtitles and they're listening, you got to tell them in the beginning, dude, in this video, this is what you're going to get. It's like, oh yeah, I want to see, how I'm going to save, 10 grand on my house, or how, whatever. You got to hook them in the very, very beginning. And then you want to, you got to totally deliver, and you try to do it in a way that's telling a story. If all you're doing, as I've already mentioned, is just giving stats, nobody's going to care. But just think about it a little bit. Watch other videos, watch other creators on YouTube or Facebook, and tell it in a way that's gonna give a story. One thing you can do, like simple tricks, or just change location, man. It's like, if I'm just sitting at a desk, and a lot of the stuff I'm going to be doing for my new YouTube channel, I'll be probably, sitting with this wall behind me. But one thing you can do if you're doing that is cover it with B-roll. B-roll is, right? B-roll is just something that's not your face talking, so people can see what you're talking about. So you got to just tell a story, be entertaining. And then at the end, and also in the beginning, you want to say, why should you listen to me? Like in my new channel, like I've got a channel with like 100 and something videos that's Leela and I have been putting up for the last 3 years, with the market updates, the business to business interviews, the community events, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to continue doing that and growing that. But my new channel, after learning all this stuff, I'm trying to implement all of these techniques that I've learned by watching other creators. They say, once you tell them what they're going to get, then you tell them why they should listen to you. And in my case, for like, why should realtors watch my new YouTube channel, which teaches real estate agents how to use a video to market themselves and to sell more houses? Why should they? Well, in my intros, I'll say, hey, in this video, you're going to learn, the steps you need to take to make videos. They're going to help you sell more houses. And then intro, why should you listen to me? Well, I've been in the entertainment industry for 18 years as an editor marketing some of the biggest movies on the planet. I've also been a voice actor. You've heard my voice in TV spots for, Marvel's Captain America, Civil War. You've heard Cars 2, tons of Disney and Marvel movies. So I have an idea what I'm talking about. So and I'll do it obviously in a more polished way that I'm telling you. But you quickly do it, and maybe even show them. Like in one of my videos, I'm like, hey, here's some of my voiceover. Here's some movie posters, some of the movies I worked on. So you suck them in. So tell them why they should listen to you as a real estate agent. Why should they listen to you? Because my name is Josh Smith. We sell 600 or 1,000 houses a year. I've sold more houses than anybody in this market. So this is why I'd be a great fit for you. So tell them why they should listen to you, and then deliver the content, telling a story. And then at the end, you need to have a call to action. It's like, hey, if you want to learn, for Realtor, I put together these 10 awesome steps that'll help you prep your house for market. So just click below and I'll send this to you. And then boom, you get their contact information. So it's kind of that whole formula. And if you do that, you're gonna have way more engagement. If you're just yammering at the camera, nobody wants to listen to that. There's way more. When you're on Facebook, it's scroll. So unless you're teleporting or selling super exciting stuff, people aren't gonna watch your stuff. Yeah. So you just try to make it fun, man.
Yeah. And then with Facebook, it gets so buried. I know, so many people are just like some of these quote unquote gurus. And I get told this constantly, multiple times a week by, again, whoever these damn gurus are, right? That they're like, oh, dude, you gotta be Facebook Live, man. More Facebook Live. You put everything on YouTube, and then you put the YouTube link on Facebook, and it's not helping you. And I'm like, look, all right. So on Facebook Live, it gets buried so quick in the news feed.
Yep.
YouTube ends up being your own personal assistant, repushing your content. And definitely my number one most still downloaded video to this day, which is like 10 to 15,000 additional downloads a month, was a video I created like 3 or 4 years ago of a speaking event. It's hundreds of thousands of views. I don't do anything with it, right? YouTube just keeps re-recommending it, repurposing it, for that long-term effect. It's just insane. You can't match it, in my opinion. And I'm not the expert, but from my experience and the little bit of video that I do, like I'll go there all day long.
Oh, dude, 100%, man. I mean, I'm a big, I'm a video guy. So I'm a huge fan of YouTube. And yeah, like you said, in Facebook, it's like, oh, gone. You do a Facebook Live and it's great. Facebook loves it. And people might see it for a day or 2 or 3. But a week from now, nobody's going to ever see that video again, man. It's done forever. And Facebook, it's the social media platform that keeps on giving, man. If you create good content, people are going to find you and they're going to see it, year after year after year, 100%.
Yeah. So, I know you get asked this question all the time. Yeah. Right. Which is, okay, Trevor, how much business is coming directly from, all these videos that you do? And I think what's really important for people to understand is the vast majority of your business comes from, past client repeat referral business from your sphere of influence. And when I say the vast majority of the business guys, these guys aren't just your typical agents. These guys are making, they're top 1% income earners in the United States. So they're making some loot and, right. But past clients, we got to keep our content in front of them. You're always relevant in front of them. So it is one of those things that is kind of hard to track. Right. But it absolutely works and it absolutely is necessary.
Yeah, it is. It is a little hard to track because people say, "Oh, where did that lead come from?" Like we have a house that that closed this year that we double ended. Dude, people say open houses don't work. They're great. Don't do them because literally half or more of our business comes from open houses. And we've double ended several open houses or several houses, and then it's like, okay, we listed the house with a friend who knows we're in real estate because they've seen all of our friggin' videos. We're in front of our people all the time, like. So that number one. Number two, open house. Okay, I ran a Facebook ad with a video, that gets people to the open house. So was it the open house? Was it Facebook? Was it the video? But because we're in front of our sphere all the time, we're getting sphere business. Dude, one of the hardest moments for me in this business so far was when there's this friend that I knew, his name's Dale, I knew for 20 years. And I was barely an agent. And he listed his house with our coach, man, with our coach at Keller Williams, like, dude, it's like, oh, I didn't know. It's like like you say, man, your mom's gonna forget that you're a real estate agent if you don't tell her, man. So the reason we're getting business in from Facebook, from our open houses, from our spheres, because we're constantly in front of people. We have people that we don't even know. Like it's almost funny. people come up to you all the time like, hey, I've been watching your videos. How's it going, Trevor? I'm like, hey, you know, I don't know who you are because I don't watch your videos. But and old guys, like these really old guys, like I'll see this. I went back to my old gym the other day and I was like, hey, I watched your corny videos, you know, or whatever, but I still watch them, you know. These old guys are sitting at home retired, you know, watching our videos. People know who we are. Even we go to the Mastery alumni events, and most of these agents know who we are because we're on video. You make video, you become the local celebrity, you know, like it or not. People see and they're like, whoa. In fact, I can't remember that girl I mentioned earlier, Karen Carr. She's had a client's like, hey, I got you on the phone. I can't believe I'm talking to you, you know? And it's kind of like when we first met you, Josh, we're like, no way, Josh Smith is going out to dinner with us after this event. Like, dude, the guy's like a rock star celebrity, you know? And you create that persona, not even intentionally. It just happens. They see you on video. They're used to the TV world, and you become a local celebrity. So it 100% enhances all of our business. Like, I don't know that we've done a transaction with a person that hasn't seen our videos. You know, we're out there so much. And one thing that I haven't really mentioned is how do we get them out there? You know, and we create our videos. We put them on Facebook on our business page. I share it to my personal page. I share it to my wife's personal page. Now we started growing our team. We got an agent, Erica, who's awesome. We share it on her page. We finally got an assistant. Yay. Nick, this awesome kid that's helping out immensely. Share it on his page. So we do that. And then we start sharing in groups like you've taught us. And so we'll get like, you know, hundreds, thousands of views, you know, off with our videos like that. So people see it out in the community. We're sharing all these community groups. And the other thing we do, which is one of the most valuable things we ever got from round one of your training, was we do Monday morning motivation and Friday what's happening.